Hey, how y'all doing today? Thank y'all so much for dropping by. I just really want to touch on people hate you without cause. Now, I had a phone call yesterday from a family member, and they said, why, when they spoke to another family member on the phone, and it was a group chat, it was people on the phone, this in particular person did not speak back to them. And knowing that I'm Christian, I'm spiritual, this person calls me to get clarification on things because they know that I know the truth. Like I said before, it takes a real chosen true disciple to help people the right way, because you're supposed to love thy neighbor, because people hate you without cause. They don't even need a reason. It's just a light on you, your glow, whatever it is. They just won't like you for whatever the reason may be. And they felt some type of way. So back to the story. They felt some type of way. And they want to know, well, why do you feel like this person don't like me? Is it because I live a certain lifestyle? Is it because somebody said something about me behind my back and I don't know? And I told them, I said, hey, don't worry about that. Even in the word, even in God's word, it says, dust your feet off and leave that home or that city. If someone doesn't, y'all can't get along, or you don't warn somebody too many times, somebody is rebellious, things of that nature, God command us to, dust your feet off with them. Let it go. God also command us to come out from amongst them and be ye separate. When you see toxic family members, it could be friends, family members, people that you work with, associates, many different things, and you feel like somebody don't rock with you like that, get away from them. Let it go. I told him this. I said, it's the light on you. You're a great person. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. We all been through something where we probably felt slighted. Somebody may have said something under their breath, out of the side of their neck, with little envious little jokes. Some people may say something jokingly, but inside, you're like, wait a minute, did they just throw shade? Did they just kind of like say something, negative towards me, but try to make a joke out of it? Like, some people play like that. But some people don't play like that, if you get what I'm saying. Like, some people will really take it there with you. And I told them, I say, hey, that ain't nothing but the enemy. That ain't nothing but the enemy. They hate you without cause. This is in the word. This is in the Bible. They don't even need a reason. So it could be family hating on you, or they could be stubborn, stuck in their ways. Or they can have childhood trauma that they never dealt with. God even tell you, raise your child up in the way they should go, and they will never depart from God. So when a person doesn't have God as a child in them, they're going to pick up worldly habits, worldly things, worldly traits. Like they make things a habit. Like, if you're brought up in the household and the families are talking against each other, slandering and gossiping and hating on each other, that's going to grow up in your child. So whenever they get around an individual or on the phone with somebody, you can feel that energy, that bad, toxic, negative energy coming through the phone. For this person to have a problem with the other family member that's innocent, I don't know why they feel like that. But I told them, I say, hey, they hate you without cause. God already warned us. Love thy neighbor. Love your enemy. It don't matter. It don't matter what they do to you. Forgive them. Let it go. Move on. You have to. Because the forgiveness is for you. It's not them. Because if they're stubborn, stuck in their ways, and they're hating you for no apparent reason, because they're demonic, they have demonic sick thoughts. They don't have no future. They're mad at life. Something didn't go right. They didn't accomplish their goals and dreams. That's not your fault. That's not your fault. Now, this person is taking all their anger out on you because they're constantly frustrated day in, day out with the way their life is going. And they felt like that time, either they hit the wall or their time has passed. They missed that train. They missed it. They went in a different direction. You know, and I tell a lot of people, you better get on the holy train of holiness and righteousness and not get on the wrong train to go down the road to destruction. You know, so I just wanted to share this story because this person, it took a while to calm them down. And when somebody is heated and they feel like somebody wronged them and they're not, and they're worldly, both of them are worldly, right? So if you're trying to live a Christian lifestyle, you're trying to live for God, you're trying to live for the Lord, you're trying to be holiness and righteousness only over here. That's what I learned to be. That's what I want to be. I want to be like Christ. I want to be good, a great person inside and outside that can help people, lead people to Christ, even when they're upset and mad at family. Family is some of the hardest people to get along with. I believe we all can agree, man, when your family, they can say something to get under your skin so bad, and it just make you feel like, why does this person envy me so bad? Why are they jealous of me because they see me leveling up in life? Well, because you got to understand, the devil don't care who he jump in. The demonic demons don't care who they jump in. They're going to attack anybody and everybody. You got to understand, if you're Christian, if you're spiritual, you're trying to live right, and your family member is still of the world, what do you really think they're going to be like? The world. I mean, you will know them by the fruits that they bear. Clearly, I told them that. I say, hey, if this person don't rock with you, fine, cool. Part ways, you know, you go your way, they go their way. Everything hunky-dory. Because you don't have to reach out to that person don't have to reach out to you. Whether it's a certain way you live in your lifestyle they don't agree with, I don't judge anybody here. I love everybody. Everybody's welcome here, as long as you don't come with no chaotic, demonic craziness. That I just can't tolerate that. I can't tolerate the craziness. But I told him, I say, hey, dust your feet off, be done with them. You love them, forgive them, but hey, be done with them. Come out from amongst them. Be ye separate. Because if a person is antagonizing you, or you're trying to say something, you're being positive, you have like this beautiful positive energy and this character about you. This person has a great personality, and this person, they extended their hand. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how has life been treating you? Clearly they heard you on the phone with them. Clearly they heard you. But what? They hate you without cause. Person just miserable. Misery loves company. That's what we got to understand. Misery loves company. And we all love each other. We're all family, but at the same time, it's like when you grew up, and I told him, I say, we grew up with this person. There ain't no way they should have. We done went to theme parks. We done been to events together. We grew up together with this person. There ain't no way this person should have anything against you that I can think of personally, unless something happened behind my back. I don't know, but they tell me everything, so I don't think that occurred. This person is just mentally going through something and probably just in their feelings. But here's the catch. Here's the kicker. Right. When somebody spoke to them, when somebody else spoke to them on the phone, they replied, they responded, hey, how you doing? Oh, how are you and the kids? Oh, me and the kids doing good. Da, 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 da. And then when the other person said something, hey, how you doing? Silence, crickets. They hate you without cause. It's probably your light. They see that you're a very likable person. It could be anything, but they hating on you without cause. You're sitting here thinking, what did I do? What did I do? I mean, they were really stressing out. What did they do to this person? You don't have to do anything to an enemy. You don't have to do anything to a worldly person, because if they picked up bad habits bad addictions. They can carry bad spirits on them, bad attitude, negative, Debbie Downer, all this toxicity. Like, they hate you without cause. And it's so sad when it's family, because we all love our families. Let's just be real. It don't matter what they really do. Some of us still forgive the baddest of the bad people. People have slept with people, person behind their back. They have broke up relationships, broke up families, came back, arguing, fussing, and fighting. Some people done went to jail. Some people done got violent, cursing, slandering, gossiping, and you still forgive them because that's your family. You feel like you're supposed to. They feel like you're entitled to, which you are. Don't get me wrong. You're supposed to forgive. You're supposed to forgive somebody. It's in the word 70 times over 70. We understand that. But when you have to use your discernment as well, though. Whenever somebody is toxic and you get to the point where you can't deal with them anymore, you have to let them go. We know it's hard. We're not going to sit here and play like it ain't hard. Come on now. We all grown here. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna play like we don't know it's hard to deal with toxic individuals in your family or relationships. Now, if you're dealing with a person that's hating on you, right? Let's just say, for an example, you've seen these red flags in a relationship, and you just so happen to end up engaged to a person like this, that had this type of spirit, this type of bad Judas Jezebel backstabbing spirit, a demonic spirit on them, and you couldn't do anything with them. But you thought in your mind, if you marry them, you can change them. Now, in the 10 Commandments, no fornicators or adulterers will inherit the kingdom of heaven. Now, if you marry this person, you cannot just marry them, and if it don't work out, break up with them, get a divorce, and go marry somebody else if that person is still alive, because you will be living in adultery. And the other person, if they never been married, they will be fornicating. Now, that's tough to fall in love with somebody with this type of hating on you without cause, getting into it, have this narcissistic, controlling attitude. If everybody don't bow down to me, I don't want to be a part of this conversation, or I have to be the star of attention type of attitude. But you can't marry them thinking that you can change them with this type of attitude. And I say these things because people have different situations in their life that they go through with, and they don't understand. Why didn't see the red flags? I thought maybe I can change them when we get married. Really? So you noticed things in your family that was going on, toxic things, and you wanted to get in a relationship like that. The same thing that goes on in your family, other people's family goes on through it as well. So you have to really, really stop and think and say, hey, I want better for myself. Because if you get married and divorced, that would be sin if you try to go marry somebody else. If you get a divorce and go try to remarry someone else without the person passes away first. The person has to pass away first. Your spouse cannot still be alive. In God's eyes, you made a covenant, unto death do you apart. Somebody has to pass away first before you can move on and marry somebody else. That's God's law. So a lot of people, they don't want to hear that. No, I feel like I'm allowed to do this. I feel like I should be. No, because you will be living in adultery. If you're Christian, if you're spiritual, or if you're a good person that you just want to change, even if you're a non-believer, this information can help you. This message, that's why being a messenger, a true disciple of God, helps people. Because a lot of chosen ones, they not real true chosen disciples by God. And I just wanted to share that message with y'all. And I just wanted to touch on that. So we do have a ministry, you know, a gospel channel. So if you click the link below, it'll be Holy Place Tabernacle. You guys can go over there and hear my uncle preach the holy gospel, so that you guys, you know, can learn more about the Bible, and you don't have to worry about all these false prophets out here, false doctrine, prosperity gospel. So once again, thank you guys so much. Make sure you like, subscribe, click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my messages. Thank you.